Good day, everybody. This is Carlos Balevco-Solis, and I want to welcome you to another episode of Power Platform in Higher Ed. As always, anything I do here is applicable to other scenarios. I just happen to work in higher ed. Today, I want to talk about how we can use both Copilot, and in this particular case, what used to be called Bing Copilot, also Bing Chat Enterprise, whatever, or OpenAI to make our lives a lot easier when we are developing in Power Apps Studio. At this point, I have not been able to succeed in generating some of the functions that are more tedious and more complicated when I use Copilot for Power Apps. In other words, the Copilot that's built into the studio experience. But that doesn't mean we cannot use any ChatGPT style AI to help us in the development of applications. So let me show you how you can do that and use a couple of examples that I have worked with in the last week. But first, here's my intro. Like I said, we're going to be looking at using ChatGPT or Copilot, OpenAI, to generate functions inside of the Power Apps Studio experience. Let's take a look at what would happen if I try to use the Copilot experience in Power Apps Studio to create a collection. So here is the Studio experience. And let me get out of the way so we can get access to the whole thing. And I'm going to go here to access Copilot. And the first thing I want to do is to say, write a function for the app onstart property to create a collection of 10 fictional products. Include the product name, company name, city for company headquarters, email, and a category that is assigned at random, either for home or for the office. So here's the answer that I've been getting. I can't do that because it doesn't seem to be related to Power Apps. Please describe what you want to do in the app. Okay, so we can also say create a collection. So it tells me I can't do that yet. Does it mean there's no way for us to do it? No. Let's start with the current Copilot, also known as Bing Chat Copilot for others. And here are the different types of creation modes that you can choose. I have tried this on Precise, and actually this doesn't turn out well, but we will start with more creative. So I'm going to start by asking it to create a table for me. So here we go. First step is the table, and we get a product, Breezy, a personal fan from Breezy Company from Corpus Christi, and email and category. That went pretty smooth. Now I'm going to ask it to put it in a function that creates a collection. So I'm pasting this here, write a Power Apps onstart function to create a collection that contains the above data. All right, so let's take a look at what came back for us. So it's suggesting that we use the clear collect function, and then it writes the whole thing out for me. It would have taken me forever to do this, and I would probably have made 25 mistakes along the way, maybe 26, and probably have gotten very frustrated. So even if it took a little bit of time for this to come out, I can now just copy it and let's paste it, like I said, in the request on the onstart property of our app. So here, onstart, paste. It doesn't come out with any kind of warnings, so that's good. So let's run the onstart. All right, so let's go to our collections. We have a table there called products, and that table has indeed the categories, the city, the description, the product name, a little bit of a different order than what the table initially showed, but nonetheless, everything is in here. And I can actually now come and add a gallery to this and display the products or do whatever else I want. So I can come here and say, name and, for example, description. There we go. We have a collection that we can work with inside of Power Apps. Let's take a look now at how this experience translates in ChatGPT. I'd go here and first of all, go to GPT 3.5 and let's see what happens. We'll ask first to have our table created. That worked pretty well, and actually it was a lot faster than what I experienced with Copilot. Let's add the second statement here. This went amazingly fast. We get here, you can add this to the onstart property of your app. You will create collection name, etc. So let's do that. Copy this. Okay, let's go to our app now. So here we have the old collection. That collection was called products. Here are the different items that came from the Copilot created collection. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to paste the new one. Came back in a different format, which is a little bit nicer. This one is called product collection. Let's go ahead and run our onstart. Check our collection. Products are here. They all have their own categories, product names, etc. So that means I can actually go to the screen, for example, insert a vertical gallery, product collection. There we go. Since we don't have photos, let's turn that into subtitle. There we go. And then we can assign the different fields. So we're going to put the title as a product name, subtitle, description, and we can even add customer relations email. So there you go. This is space where you can still use some kind of a generative AI to get your code for Power Apps, even though you don't have access to Power Apps Copilot, or for things where Power Apps Copilot currently does not support what you want to do. You still have some options. I have tried I have tried Copilot, the old Bing Chat, Bing Copilot, all different names we have gotten it. I have tried it both in the more precise mode and in the more creative mode. Sometimes in more creative mode, I don't get product names or product descriptions. I just get product 1, product 2, product 3, description 1, 2, 3, etc. So experiment with those. with ChatGPT, I've gotten it to work with both 3.5 and 4. So, there you got it. The one thing I can mention is that with the OpenAI experience, the outputs come onto you so much faster. It's a better experience from the efficiency side, but still, choose your flavor, choose your own adventure. I hope this works. I'm going to have another one for some other properties for another one of the components that I started playing with last week, and that will be coming to you next week. Until then, please don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, like, all the fine things that we need to keep creating this YouTube content. Thank you.